Hi everyone. Um, should start over, but I'm not. I'm gonna be posting, if I can figure it out, a couple of wish lists later, and I wanted to explain why. Um, I'm having, some of you know, because I've talked about it in lives or on videos, that I'm having a total knee replacement, a right total knee replacement in April 30th. And so let me back up a little. I had a left knee replacement in October of 2023, and my right side has always been my good side, but I now know the brain uh, sometimes only allows one limb at a time to have pain, so you think, oh, the other ones are fine and great, but they're not. And I had a left rotator cuff surgery a long, long time ago. Um, so I found out the beginning of February I have to have a right total knee replacement. My leg had started to really have a lot of pain and have all the issues the left one did, and it was starting to go out on me a lot. So saw my ortho, and she said it was time for um, surgery. I actually had went in because I wanted an injection, because I thought it would help, and she said uh, surgery uh, April 30th, because you have to wait 90 days after an injection. So, and it's like, that's fine. Surgeries don't bother me. You, uh, someone tells you to take a few deep breaths, and then someone tells you to wake up. And so, that's okay. So, I wanted to have everything planned and ready by the beginning of April, which I don't think is going to happen because of all the pre-op appointments in April. Um, and I've talked about where I have a lot of chronic health issues. So some of the specialists I see also have to do pre-op appointments and give clearance. So April's pretty busy with appointments. I also have 5 standing appointments a week anyways, so I have to figure out when to do all the other appointments in between all those appointments. Um, anyway, since my left rotator cuff surgery years ago, I'd had issues and a couple of injections with my right shoulder, and every time I went to make an appointment to have it looked at, then I'd have some sort of knee issue or knee surgery or something like that. So, my arm has been hurting more and more over the last couple months, and where I just can't use it, and just so much pain. And it's like, well, it feels like a rotator cuff thing. I made an appointment 2 weeks ago to see my ortho about that. I'd already been in earlier to get an MRI for my knees, and when I went to get x-rays, I heard the x-ray tech go, oh crap, except that's not what she said, and I'm thinking, oh, something's not right, and it's probably a good thing I came in. Well, when the doctor came in the room, she showed me my x-ray, and even I could tell by looking at it that something was not right with my shoulder. And she said I had to have a shoulder replacement. And I didn't see that one coming. I thought maybe rotator cuff, but um, I didn't even see one surgery this year, let alone 2. And she said, I asked her if she realized she was doing surgery on my knee next month, and she's like, I know, I'm sorry. And that she was giving me an injection. to make it through all the pre-op PT and everything, and then recovery afterwards. And she hoped it would work. So we'll see. Um, and then she wanted to do the shoulder one 3 months after the knee one. I said, with all my health issues and my body is slow at recovery, that what's the longest we could wait? And she said 6 months. So anywhere between 3 and 6 months after the knee one, I'm having a second surgery. So the rest of 2026, I'll be living here in the chair pretty much, and I'm either in pre-op or post-op. That's how the rest of the year is playing out. So because I'm in pre-op right now, and then I'll be post-op and pre-op at the same time, and then post-op again. I won't have any more limbs that need replaced. Well, I guess the left one, but I haven't had any issues with that since the rotator cuff, so it needs to be good. Um, so, um, and I, just so you all know, I don't take pain medications except Tylenol and ice. I can't take ibuprofen because of my kidneys. And pain meds actually uh, work the opposite on me. And who wants to be awake for 48 or 72 hours after any kind of pain med? And that's what happens with me. I learned that. And so I refuse all of those. And I've made it through various surgeries and everything. And yeah, the pain was really bad for a while, but Tylenol and ice will be my best friends for a long time. So the wish list. A friend of mine suggested I do a Walmart and Amazon wish list. I know people do those, and those are common. It's what everybody does. It's still hard for me to ask for help with things, but I'm a lot better. But there are things that I need. I didn't know what I need for the last surgery. I do now. So instead of planning for one surgery, I am planning for two now. So everything on the list is for two surgeries. So I will post this after I post this video explaining or something like that. But I just wanted to explain, because I just, I know it's okay to do this. It just makes me a little uncomfortable, but I'll get over that. Um, so, all the hygiene things, you know, dry shampoo and bath wipes I used a lot of those last time. And it's really hard to know what all I need for two surgeries, but, again, I need to have as much as done as possible for both of them before the first surgery. So, all the kind of hygiene, self-care, body kind of stuff, whatever. And it's just I don't know how much of anything. So, um, snacks, of course. Lots of snacks. I think uh, the some of my adult grandkids are going to take turns spending the night for a while, and of course, you gotta feed them. But snacks would have really helped the first go around. I'm in the basement of my parents' house, and so this is where I live. So, um, snacks would have helped. Snacks, treats, clothing. I have clothing items on there. For both surgeries. Last surgery, all my surgeries have been in the winter. But I'm not wearing winter clothes for PT or anything for either surgeries when it's 90 to 100 degrees here. I already get overheated. Why make it worse? So I have those things. What else? craft supplies, just the basics that I probably don't even need to explain that one. And if you're a crocheter, and want to send me yarn, you can either Facebook Messenger me or send me an email. Um, what's the other thing? Oh, squirrel and bird items, food. I didn't know how much of any of those to put down. Um, I have a lot of those kind of items. Probably not enough. Um, but again, anything will help. But um, since I found out last May I had a YouTube channel, and it's hard to believe that's been almost a year. It's really changed my life for the better. I've been able to decrease some of my medications. Um, in June, at one of Scooter Renee LLC's Monday Motivations, she gave uh, like a challenge, suggestion, homework, something like that, and I've been doing that every day since that Monday night in June, and that's going outside and um, hanging out with my growing mini zoo. Um, and so I've been outside no matter the weather. Like today, we're going to have 60-mile-per-hour winds, and I took the feeders down um, because they were blowing away. One of them was, and so I've already been out today, just long enough to grab those. Um, or no matter how I feel physically, I'll still step outside for a few seconds just so I don't break that habit. I am giving myself surgery days off, um, but I'll figure out the rest. Um, so where was I going? Oh, so I'm in, well, not currently speech therapy, but I can get worksheets and ask questions from my speech therapists when needed. And when I stopped speech therapy, she said to keep doing the YouTube channel and the lives and the videos. And at the time, I said, but I'm only talking to squirrels and birds. And she said, well, just keep talking to squirrels and birds. And now I'm talking to people because here I am doing the video. And I do have really bad speech days, but it's fine. I know a lot of people watching understand and have that as well. I have expressive aphasia. What else? I'm in occupational therapy, OT, and using the fingers, the phone, everything, all that I do with my fingers and hands and arms to do the channel counts as an OT thing. And so my last assessment, some things, numbers are all a little bit better, because of what I've been doing. PT counts. My mental health therapy, of course, that counts. And I have, some of you that I talk to almost every day on video calls. And just chatting with everyone. That chat in the comments also counts under speech and OT. Let's see, that's 4 therapies. My med provider is really happy with the decreased medication, as is my PCP. And then my physical disability waiver worker, she doing the channel and everything counts for her. So so everything YouTube related is in every single medical chart I have. All of that is to explain why I have all the squirrel food and bird food and whatever else I have, because it all falls under medical. Because it's helped me so much, and I don't mind talking about the stuff because I've always tried to advocate for people and speak up about issues for those who are not able to speak about those things for themselves. So hopefully I explained the whys of uh, things in on the list, and hopefully I did them right. And I know I can change them as needed. Oh, like on the Amazon wish, I have a whole lot of hot chocolate, but I drink hot chocolate all the time. I don't drink coffee. I have hot chocolate here, but today's a winter day, so um, if anybody has any questions, then contact me. Um, and also for those who have a faith and pray, just pray that everything gets done the way it's supposed to. Because also I'm trying to decorate for spring and summer before my knee surgery, and that's all gonna have to sit the way it's gonna sit, whatever gets done until 2027. I don't know. Um, so anything anybody wants to help with, I would really appreciate that. Because of all my health issues, I am on SSI, not SSDI. I don't have a big enough, long enough work history for that. SSI, and for those of you on that, that's not a whole lot. So, um, I don't want to stop what I'm doing. I don't want the surgeries to be in the way of what I'm doing, because I enjoy what I do. Um, it has decreased depression by a whole lot, so that's given me friends as well. Um, anyway, thank you. I hope it wasn't a rambling thing. I just was trying to explain. Um, and again, you can message me or email me with any questions. So let's get this surgery 2026 started. Okay, if I can figure out how to turn myself off.